Think your garden is safe? Think again. Some perennials are silent invaders, turning your paradise into chaos. Join me as we unmask these aggressive plants and explore strategies to reclaim your garden. Meet Japanese knotweed, a relentless invader whose story is as fascinating as it is alarming. Originally introduced to Europe in the 19th century as an ornamental plant, it was admired for its bamboo-like stems and heart-shaped leaves. Victorian botanists marveled at its hardiness and rapid growth, unaware of the ecological havoc it would one day unleash. Today, Japanese knotweed is infamous for its ability to dominate landscapes, outcompeting native species and transforming entire ecosystems. This plant is not just persistent, it's powerful. Japanese knotweed can force its way through concrete, tarmac, and even the foundations of buildings. Its shoots are strong enough to exploit the tiniest cracks, causing costly structural damage to homes, roads, and infrastructure. For property owners, the sight of these red-tinged stems emerging from the ground can be a nightmare, signaling a battle that is difficult to win. What makes Japanese knotweed especially formidable is its underground network of rhizomes. These thick, creeping roots can extend several meters in every direction, silently spreading beneath the surface. Even a small fragment of rhizome left in the soil can regenerate into a new plant, making complete removal a daunting task. The plant's ability to regenerate from tiny pieces is one of the reasons it's so difficult to eradicate. Many well-intentioned gardeners try to dig up knotweed only to find that their efforts often make things worse. Each broken root or stem fragment left behind can sprout into a new plant, multiplying the problem. This resilience means that traditional gardening methods are rarely effective and can even accelerate the plant's spread if not done with extreme care. Above ground, Japanese knotweed grows rapidly, forming dense thickets that block sunlight from reaching other plants. Its broad leaves and towering stems create a canopy that shades out native vegetation, reducing biodiversity and altering the delicate balance of local habitats. Over time, the soil beneath becomes less hospitable to other species, as knotweed changes its chemistry and structure, paving the way for a monoculture where little else can survive. Controlling Japanese knotweed is a long-term commitment that requires patience, persistence, and a well-planned strategy. Systemic herbicides are often used, targeting the plant's extensive root system over several growing seasons. Even then, success is not guaranteed, and ongoing monitoring is essential to prevent regrowth. For many, the fight against knotweed becomes a yearly ritual, demanding vigilance and determination. In some regions, the threat posed by Japanese knotweed is so severe that professional intervention is not just recommended, it's legally required. Local authorities and specialized contractors are called in to assess, contain, and treat infestations, ensuring that the plant does not spread to neighboring properties or protected natural areas. The legal and financial implications can be significant, affecting property values and land use. The ongoing battle against Japanese knotweed serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibility we bear when introducing new species to our landscapes. It challenges us to respect the delicate balance of nature and to act thoughtfully in the stewardship of our gardens, communities, and wild spaces. Bamboos, especially the notorious running varieties, can transform a peaceful garden into a battleground almost overnight. Unlike their clumping cousins, running bamboos send out long underground stems called rhizomes that travel far beyond where you first planted them. What starts as a small, innocent patch can quickly become an unstoppable force, pushing up shoots in places you never expected, sometimes even in your neighbor's yard. These rhizomes are the secret weapon of running bamboo. They snake silently beneath the soil, often unnoticed until new shoots suddenly appear, sometimes meters away from the original plant. Left unchecked, they can create dense, impenetrable thickets that cross property lines and overwhelm gardens, lawns, and even paved areas. The speed and persistence of their spread can catch even experienced gardeners off guard. New bamboo shoots can emerge and grow at astonishing rates, sometimes several feet in just a few days. These shoots quickly reach for sunlight, outcompeting other plants for space, water, and nutrients. Their rapid growth can shade out smaller plants, leaving little room for anything else to thrive. To prevent bamboo from taking over, containment is essential. The best time to act is at planting, by installing a sturdy rhizome barrier deep into the ground. This physical barrier blocks the underground stems, keeping the bamboo confined to its designated area and saving you countless hours of future maintenance. If bamboo has already escaped, don't panic. Digging a trench around the grove and regularly cutting any shoots that pop up outside the boundary can help regain control. Persistence is key. Routine monitoring and removal of stray shoots will gradually weaken the plant's ability to spread. Ultimately, establishing clear boundaries, both physical and legal, ensures a harmonious relationship with these vigorous plants. With the right strategies, you can enjoy the beauty and benefits of bamboo without letting it overrun your garden or your neighborhood. English ivy, with its classic beauty, becomes a relentless ecological threat when unchecked. This plant, often admired for its lush green foliage and ability to cover unsightly structures, can quickly become invasive. When left to its own devices, it spreads rapidly, outcompeting native species and altering ecosystems. As ground cover, it forms a dense mat, preventing native plant growth. This thick layer of ivy blocks sunlight from reaching the soil, making it difficult for other plants to germinate and grow. Over time, this can lead to a significant reduction in biodiversity, as native plants are unable to compete with the aggressive spread of the ivy. Climbing trees, it can make them top-heavy and vulnerable. The weight of the ivy can cause branches to break, and the dense foliage can block sunlight from reaching the tree's leaves, weakening the tree over time. In severe cases, the added weight and stress can even cause trees to topple during storms. Removing ivy involves cutting climbing vines and pulling ground cover. This process can be labor-intensive, as the vines are often tightly wound around tree trunks and deeply rooted in the soil. It's important to cut the vines at the base of the tree and then carefully pull them away, ensuring that all parts of the plant are removed. Careful removal of roots is essential to prevent regrowth. Ivy can regenerate from even small root fragments left in the soil, so it's crucial to dig up as much of the root system as possible. This often requires repeated efforts over time to ensure that the ivy does not return. This fight is about restoring light and life to the forest floor. By removing the ivy, we allow native plants to reclaim their space, promoting a healthier and more diverse ecosystem. The return of sunlight to the forest floor encourages the growth of a variety of plant species, which in turn supports a wider range of wildlife. This ongoing battle is crucial for maintaining the balance and health of our natural environments. Purple loosestrife, with its vibrant spikes, is a notorious wetland invader. A single plant can produce millions of seeds, making eradication difficult. It displaces native plants, affecting wildlife habitats. Hand-pulling works for small populations, but larger infestations need more. Biological control with beetles reduces its vigor, allowing native plants to recover. This is a delicate rebalancing of disrupted ecosystems. Creeping jenny, with its charming leaves, spreads rapidly through vegetative propagation. It forms a dense mat, choking out grass and other plants. Containment requires vigilance and defined edges like solid barriers. Regular trimming prevents it from escaping and spreading. Removal involves pulling up shallow-rooted stems and thorough raking. Mint, with its refreshing aroma, is a relentless colonizer. Its underground runners spread quickly, transforming gardens into mint thickets. Containment is key. Grow mint in pots to prevent spread. Vigilance is needed to stop runners from rooting outside containers. Periwinkle thrives in shade, forming dense mats that smother competition. It invades woodlands, preventing native plant growth and forest regeneration. Control involves cutting runners and careful removal of stems. For large infestations, targeted herbicide may be necessary. Bishop's weed, or goutweed, is a tenacious ground cover with brittle rhizomes. Attempts to remove it often result in propagation. It infiltrates root systems, making removal difficult. Containment or eradication is essential, with smothering as a method. This plant challenges gardeners to maintain control. Daylilies, especially the common ditch lily, spread through tuberous roots. They form dense clumps, outcompeting other plants. In wild areas, they displace native species, reducing biodiversity. Regular division and control prevent them from dominating gardens. Lily of the valley, with its delicate flowers, spreads through dense rhizomes. It forms a mat that outcompetes native plants and is highly poisonous. Containment requires solid barriers or raised beds. Eradication involves digging out pips and careful soil sifting. Understanding these invaders is key to maintaining garden balance. Choose plants wisely, contain aggressive spreaders, and stay vigilant. Share your experiences and insights in the comments. Subscribe for more gardening insights. Your garden is a sanctuary and you are its thoughtful guardian.